My name is Francesca Alcantara. I am a Bronzite and a multidisciplinary artist who organized the project Sisterin in Procession. The event comes from my need to fight in community and to use my artistic talents to respond to the attacks that the Bronx is facing as there's threats of gentrification and displacement in our communities. We met by the Kingsbridge Armory at the intersection of Kingsbridge Road and Jerome Avenue. City officials have rolled out a plan to rezone the Jerome Avenue corridor, 73 plus blocks of this corridor from 183rd Street to 163rd Street. This is of great relevance because there's different things that are happening in the community. Since it has easy access to transportation, several colleges, the Yankee Stadium, and there's also the Kingsbridge Armory project, which is a ice skating rink. They are promoting as being the largest, it's going to be the largest ice sports venue in the world. So all these factors have a huge impact on working class community. The gesture of dragging the bars of Jabón de Cuava through the streets of Bronx neighborhood was to represent the bodies and the people that live along these communities, which are mostly working class people of color, mostly from immigrant backgrounds. This particular soap is important as it is a staple in Dominican culture and in the diaspora, and people recognize it as a type of soap that can be found in 99-cent stores. It's very accessible and people use it pretty much every day. The idea is to mark the public space with our bodies and our presence, and at the same time bring a symbolic cleansing from corrupt politicians and developers as they are trying to come into our communities and displace us.
We just want decent homes.
We just want decent homes.
We don't want Cromwell Jerome.
We don't want Cromwell Jerome.
Let the people keep their homes.
Let the people keep their homes.
We don't want Cromwell Jerome.
We don't want Cromwell Jerome.
Let the people keep their homes.
Let the people keep their homes.
We don't want Cromwell Jerome.
We don't want Cromwell Jerome.
Let the people keep their homes.
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 Along the way, we had several stops where we engaged community members with speakers supported through a collaboration I did with People Power Movement, which is a grassroots organization that advocates for fundamental social change.
Our intention is to bring to you our political message. All of this around here is slated by the de Blasio administration to be rezoned, to be scaled up, to actually build luxury housing for other people, not for us. We need to take a stand, we need to take action.
PPM supports this action because we understand that this rezoning is a plot to introduce gentrification and displacement here. It will affect all of us.
You know, Wall Street, right down by Manhattan, and all the wealthy banks and all that, they're not really for us. So that's why it's up to each and every one of us, poor working class people, to actually stand up and seize the means of production, seize what is ours, seize our housing, our schools, and every other institution that affects our lives.
As a community, we unite and make our neighborhoods home. We look out for each other in the face of the cutting of food stamps, of the SNAP program, diminishing affordable housing, low-performing schools with anemic budgets, and dwindling arts and music programs. Heck, they're coming after our young people, killing them or placing them in jail when all our young people need is access.
We're living in a time where the corporations, the racists, the sexists, the people who only want to take care of the rich want to turn back the clock to a time where they didn't have to pretend to respect our rights.
We are people of color, standing united
Viva the Bronx and take your rezoning somewhere else. Our lives matter. Our neighborhoods matter. No more lies. No more displacement. We resist you. We stand and lift our voices. We will not be quiet. We will not relocate. We are people. We are human. We are the sisters in procession.
Black and brown sisters, we must set our differences aside and unite. For we will build unity with our community. Esto es nuestra comunidad. No nos vamos de aquí y esto se queda así como está.
I can't believe what I see, to my dismay. Looking at the world just to see another day of a future going bleaker, of the people growing weaker, chasing pair of sneakers instead of the lost speakers who look every day to the leaders of today, thinking that they give a damn about their misery, believing that hypocrisy is democracy in a land of bureaucracy for the autocracy. Freedom, equality, opportunity, the three supposed principles of our sovereignty. But how could this be? This rampant poverty in the richest land we ever had in human history. Is it me? Clearly, I must be crazy to question the validity of my society, to challenge what it said when it's on the TV, cause maybe what it's telling me is contradictory to what I see every day on the subway. Delay. I look at the gloom at the end of the day, thinking to myself, I can this be this way? Or let's say I found a brother, black and brown color, dealing with the police one after another, fighting for his life in this system racism, stripping of his rights to shaboto and terrorism. What do you say about the women of today? Forced to comply with chauvinism every day, dealing with the constant threat of no brutality, cause everywhere they turn and strip up the humanity. Is it me that can seize the minds of education? Don't believe the rise of American fascism. Workers to the bone just to pay our student loans. Maybe this time this needs to be overthrown. It's the hour of working class power. It's the hour.